If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, I will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. I saw Joseph Okado did that law, Banta. They have taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope of them prove to us that you are stood. Give us land in Olo. Hope of them will give them land in Olo. We can go and kill people in Obibo. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But see, they come down to the south. They tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obioso was talking rubbish. He was talking, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never, ever be objective in their reportage. Never, ever, ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you are from Europe. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. So you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. You look at them now, how they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede, give us your forest, we must graze, we must do this, we must do that. And slowly, before your eyes, they are giving in, they are capitulating, they are allowing them to go, if you don't give it to us, so Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly, you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Because there is a saying where we come from. If you want to know what your life is going to become in the future, look at Hausa people. If you want to understand, appreciate, I will say, the life that you are about to bequeath to your children and grandchildren, look at Hausa people. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is their land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who's an emir in the north? The answer is no. Something's going to happen to you. If you don't rise up now to break, I'm not even asking people to break this, you demand for what rightfully belongs to you, your freedom. The freedom to decide. The freedom to write a constitution if you prefer. The freedom to live with whoever you want to live with. That is what we're asking for. But most people misunderstood what we are saying. And today, almost everything we have said about the zoo has come to pass. Everything we have told you, everything I told you has come to pass, hasn't it? Everything. And some people are still questioning and arguing. They said, Fulani will resist by all means necessary, including armed resistance, any attempt to forcefully eject them from the forest. Yoruba, you must ask yourself this question. When we were pursuing them from Ebonyi, why didn't they say something about ESN or Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Have you asked yourself that question? Because they know we are prepared to die to defend our land. They understand that very well. That is the only language the Fulani understand. You cannot say to Fulani, oh, let us have a Fulani president. And after that, all will be well. Never, ever, ever. They will continue to expand. They will continue to identify idiots in your midst, traitors, saboteurs in your midst. They will promise them heaven and earth. They will give them anything they ask for in order to ensure that they get into you, they subjugate you. Look at Yoruba land, Ilorin. Yoruba, how did you lose Ilorin? You lost Ilorin because somebody thought or felt that by aligning himself with what he felt was a superior Fulani force, he can defeat his own people. Afonja, what happened? As a result of that miscalculation, the great Yoruba race lost Ilorin to Fulani Caliphate. That is why in Ilorin you have an emir of Ilorin, not an Oba of Ilorin, answerable to Sokoto. That is where Lai Muhammad comes from. You can see them. Sokoto slaves in Yoruba land. When I say that it's not religion, it has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with the mentality of a conquered people. Now they have left the Ilorin, having taken the Ilorin and taken it to Sokoto. They now want to come into Oyo. They want to come into Ondo. Once they take over all those places, it's over for the Yoruba race. Over for you. No, never again will anybody rise a man of honor or integrity in Yoruba land. Never ever. It will only be their stooge. Look at what's happening in the East. Only Fulani stooges can now emerge in the East. It took them very many years, nearly 50 years, to accomplish this very simple task of making sure that everybody, be it Ohanese, be it Pandef, be it governor, anybody you're bringing out must come to the north to swear allegiance to the caliphate. All of them, bar none. Is there any political godfather in the East? There is none. They all go to the north to go and swear allegiance to the Janjaweed. That is why our life is in a mess. That is why they can do something like Obiozo and make him the Ohanese President General. In front of our eyes, in front of Korokoro. And what did they bribe? They gave money to BBC. They gave money to all Zoo newspapers. They started to trumpet. Obiozo, Apex Group, Apex. You saw them holding their meeting under a canopy. A ton without shame. A whole Ohanese. Under sand, ton canopy. Maybe you saw it disgraceful and shameful. Talking rubbish. The man looks like a Janjaweed anyway. Talking nonsense. These are people they have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant doing Babiyala somewhere in Zaria. That is the future that awaits you. Now, our people must understand this very clearly, especially my Yoruba brothers and sisters. It is about time you stop supporting evil. That evil is in Asorok. That evil is a gang of reprobates calling themselves presidency. The more you keep on supporting evil in the zoo, the more your land will be taken from you. The more your daughters will be raped.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you and I welcome you to this special broadcast. While you are joining, share the video if you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching on Facebook, if you are watching on Twitter. Kindly do the needful, share the video, invite other people to join. Wherever you are watching from, share the video, invite others to join. We are live and we are direct. It is 24 minutes on top of the hour. regardless of your time zone. We are live and direct. When you are joining on that YouTube, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube channel. If you continue to like the video, the algorithm will do more sharing than we will do. Otherwise, you share the video. If you are watching on at Judge Money C on Twitter, continue to retweet the video, because we are sending a message, very important message, to the world about the health condition and the leaked audio that came out from Nnaemeka Ejiofor, barrister Nnaemeka Ejiofor, with one of the somebody they were on the phone with. They were recording him, and I saw that piece. Because of the sentiment that they made in that piece, just to redirect the narrative, is the reason why I am going to bring it back. We are going to analyze it. So we are going to also be touching on the Ugochinyere, the interview granted by Arise News to Ugochinyere, the politician whom his house was raised by the gunman. And we are also going to actually find out who are the possible attackers, who are those wielders of the smoking gun, who are those that are holding the smoking gun. So we are going to find out that. If you are watching a Judge Money blog on YouTube, on Judge Money blog Africa on YouTube, let's see if you are coming out clear. And we are also going to actually. Okay, we are clear. Share the video, invite others to join. Like the video on YouTube. Retweet the video at Twitter and on Facebook, wherever you are watching on Facebook. Follow the page, share the video, invite others to join. Let us proceed. We are going to last 2 hours. Our time starts already. Our time had started already. We only have 1 minute. 1 hour, 56 minutes, 28 seconds left. So let's begin. Great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to this program. We greet our great leader, Ohamadike, who is paying the sacrifice on our behalf for the sake of our. Most of the time, people, they do things, but they don't understand how the world works. Sometimes, our people will always hear. Once you hear something, you don't articulate, you don't do what-if analysis, you don't actually. Today, he's in the detention. So, that is the reason why I will always give you an adage and a Bible verse as well. It is not just going to be an adage. I will also give you the Bible verse where that adage is actually, derived from. And that is the book of Proverbs 19:21. And the adage stated that man will always plan. And man will always have a lot of plans, but it is all up to God for those plans to come to manifestation, which is God will devise the plan. If you read it in book of Proverbs 9:21. So I am very much, aware of what is going on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say such when he was in detention. He said it as a free man. And there is another adage that is in our land that says, Egune changes if the dancing step, if the music is changing its beat, the dancing step will be changing as well. So we are still waiting for the last order coming from the commander. Regardless. And we know that that order will come at the right time. When it comes, until then, we do not have any statement. We do not have any, anything to say in this election that is coming up until we hear it from the leadership. If not, we continue to watch, because when the music is changing, the dancing step must change as well. When man plans, God will devise. So use those two things I have told you, meditate in it, and continue to be, watch and pray. Don't forget, watch and pray. Don't actually, the most important thing is that it is like that time when the children of Israel was waiting for Moses in the mountain. Waiting for him. It was the waiting period. They were waiting. Nothing happened. They began to murmur. They began to, Aaron, who is the one who can make graven image. He gathered their ornament and started making graven image because he believed that there is no more hope other than the one they will make. They started disobeying the command of the leader. They started going contrary to the command and to the ways of the Lord. And at the end of it, it ended up hurting them and hunting them. They paid for it. So we are in a discipline movement. We value discipline, and we will continue to do so until Biafra comes and beyond. And you cannot tell me anything. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's life matters the most. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's life matters the most at this juncture. We are not going to be selfish. It is true we want freedom, but it is not going to come in with the blood of our Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He did not commit crime that he came out to actually educate us, to lead us into freedom. So that is the reason why we will wait at the right time, and the right time is now. Don't be moved. The right time is coming. So the most important thing we are going to do this morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are watching from, it is this. We are going to be talking about this, not this one. This we are going to be talking about. There was, a leaked video that came with this image. That is the leaked video we are going, or leaked audio rather, that we are going to actually be bringing back, and we actually reiterate on it and make a good analysis and understand the message there, because the enemy will twist it in a way that it will favor their agenda. So that is not what we are here for. We are here to make sure that our movement is running smoothly and our leader is safe and secured wherever he is. So let us actually go to this voice. We are going to this voice. Let me play it. While you are at it, continue to share the video so that we will get there. Now, after this, we are going to those who are those wielding the gun, the smoking gun on Ugochinyere's ordeal. So we are going to go there. We are going to talk about it, and among other things. So let us listen to this one first. Let's listen to this one.
Sorry, it was cut off. I came in and cut us off. Okay. So, like I was saying, I met with Onyenedu on the 26th of January 2023. Okay.
You know who is speaking? It is the barrister in front of your screen. That is the one speaking. So we are going to actually listen to him and hear what he said. That the discussion he had with Onyenedu. According to him, he made a lot of statements there. We need to analyze and bring it to the context of what it is where it's supposed to be and what it is for. So pay very good attention while we are at it.
Those wielding the gas to be.
I met with Onyendu on the 26th of January 2023.
Okay.
And CHINYERE Onyendu take email. Also, Nnaemeka Ejiofor, I am very, very sick here.
Hold on. You were on the 27th of this January.
Yes, on Thursday, just last Thursday.
Okay, go ahead.
Just this Thursday, Galaga. Today is Monday.
Okay, you went alone or with a lawyer, Jimako, or Ifeanyi Ejiofor?
No, I went. Fine boy, Onyendu's brother went.
Okay.
Then the father of Onyendu's wife also went.
Okay.
So 3 of us went to see him, and we saw him separately.
Okay. Okay, Kina Emmanuel fine boy and Onyendu wife, but Nunuga will different.
The different Onyendu wife or the father of his wife.
Okay, the father of his wife. Okay. Okay.
And I did different. I was the last person in here.
Okay.
Yes, and Onyendu has always told me that I can be the last person in here because not from me, I confess everything else actually,
Okay.
So I was the last person that went to see him. And
Did you hear that? Onyendu said that he should be the last person that will, always see him. So because it will be from him, he will confirm everything that he want to hear. That sounds to me like a conflict of interest. But I am not going to emphasize on that. Onyendu's brother, he was there, and he said that it is only from you that I will hear, I will make, hear, what is going on. That's why you must see me last. So now confirm what is going on rather. So now when you listen to that speech, it sounds like a conflict of interest, and it gives you also a message that you will understand that Onyendu does not trust his brother that is, also coming to see him. That is number one message coming out from this. That is number one answer coming out from this message. Number one report coming out from this message. But let us continue. I want you to continue to share the video, and let's continue to listen to it, and we are going to make sense of everything that they are going to say. And I promise you that, because I know that the enemy must have actually sold another narrative, turn it upside down in order to have a fair share of the information. This is the same information that some of these agent provocateur and some of the family of our leader who came to say that the lawyer was pushed to write what he wrote. So we are going to confirm if indeed the lawyer was pushed to write what he wrote, or that our leader health condition has deteriorated. That is the reason why that information came out, because we are actually going to make it clear to the world that we do not push propaganda. Whatever we are bringing to the public, it is as a result of what happened, and we are going to nullify the activities of those enemies who call themselves our leaders, relatives, or friends. We are going to nullify every of whatever they have claimed. That's what we are here to do this afternoon. Pay very good attention as we continue.
Okay.
So I was the last person that went to see him. And after I met with him,
okay.
That he is sick. Yes, that he is very, very sick.
Okay.
His treatment, his medication, as he's supposed to come.
Okay.
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 They will give you for like 8 days.
Okay.
They will give you for 8 days.
Okay.
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 And then, the common banana, to take banana and just electronic banana now, it will take them more than 2 weeks to get approval for him to take banana.
Okay.